distance. We're the resistance, they gon' be the one who's running. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. This is our calling, this is our calling. Keep fighting till the end. I hope you're ready for battle. You better get on the saddle. We got some demons to tackle. Yeah, we about to put on a show. These haters don't even know they're in too deep like a hole. And they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go wall out. The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend. And we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting, till the end. I hope you're ready for battle. You better get on the saddle. We got some demons to tackle. Yeah. Oh, these haters don't even know they're in too deep like a hole. And they about to find out what it means when you house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go wall out. The air is filled up with suspense.
Whenever it decides to work, there we go. So got it. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to PXT's Turnbuckle podcast. Now, we're probably going to continue doing the Turnbuckle podcast because we've been finding a lot of dumb shit just to talk about. But today, because it has already hit 6 months since we first did this vote, we're renewing it and doing another vote. So, the beginning of this year, we started PXT on Twitch. To where we were able to get affiliate status, we did some good stuff and everything like that. But with that said as well, we also started reworking with some old people that we didn't, or that we were not working with at some time. And some of those people were DMOB, the owner of MTW. So the thing is with that, we did have to have a vote to see how everyone felt with DMOB after what we said, and we're going to go back into explaining everything like that again. So we're going to go back and doing that for everybody to understand what's going on here today, and everyone has context, because we do want to leave it up to the viewers of PXT, and that's why we're doing this now, at least before the show, which is happening in like an hour. So in this case, we're going to have a vote that's going to be up for, I'm not sure how long the vote's going to be up for, because I don't remember if there's a time limit or not. So let me go ahead and make it now. Sorry, it's good. If I spell stuff wrong, hey, go with it. All right, so we're gonna start this poll. This poll's not gonna end till, well, I believe the final like 5 minutes of the show. So that's how long this poll's gonna be up. This is to see if DMOB is going to compete in PXT or continue as commentary. Now the reason we're having this as a vote is because DMOB does have a criminal record, and we're gonna go into that criminal record now. And I want to let everyone know that we are taking precautions on his record and everything like that. We're taking every single precaution as much as possible, and that DMOB is separated from a lot of people in PXT, to where it is, you know, separated. It's not going to be fully one side, or it's not going to be fully like how the story is going to sound. DMOB is separated from a lot of people in PXT. It's all in our Discord server. DMOB has no access to that Discord server, and will continue not having access to the Discord server even after this vote. He's going to have to go through me with everything. So, a while back, I believe, if DMOB is correct, it was all the way back in 2021. He was talking to somebody. He was getting intimate with somebody at that time, and then they finally decided to meet up. Now, when they decided to meet up and everything like that, they decided to meet up at a park, meet up, everything like that, and I'm just rambling. Let me just try to get the story out. DMOB went to go meet this person, and according to his story, and you guys will hear from DMOB in just a second, last minute they said that they were a minor, and DMOB got stuck into a whole sting operation and got arrested. Now, people are probably questioning, okay, well, with this type of background, why did you bring him back? The reason I brought him back is mainly, purely, only because of what has transpired now. So, last time me and DMOB talked, he didn't have custody of his kids. He was on the list and everything like that, and stuff wasn't getting situated. Now, a lot of stuff did get situated on his side. He went to court. He actually does have custody of his 2 daughters, and he is, in the eyes of like the law, not really that much of a threat. In other words, it was mainly an accusation. Because even we did background checks on it too to try to see if we can find more information, to see if we can get more in detail stuff. But unfortunately, all there is really just a report, and that's it. There's nothing else. Like I've generally tried to search shit, and I even paid money to search this shit, but we can't find any other like concrete evidence of DMOB like doing this with the minor or anything like that. We haven't found anything. So with that said, we left it up to a vote at the beginning of this year. I left it up to the vote with PXT and my server if they wanted him on PXT or they wanted him gone. And then somebody in our server said, why not just on commentary? And everybody was okay with him just being on commentary. So that option is still being up in this case. It's still going to be between him competing in PXT and commentary. Now, here's the other thing I want to point out. If he does compete in PXT, he's never, and I do have to say this, because I understand people are going to feel a little weird if he somehow wins the world title. DMOB will never compete for the World Heavyweight Championship. He will only be technically caught up at the mid-card area, which is like the hardcore title or the X title. But now the issue with that too is that if he does win those titles ever, that is going to exclude a lot of people from getting those titles, because then that means if they're not comfortable with competing against DMOB, it's going to create a little bit of issue for us. We'll try to figure out what we can do if everyone is okay with him coming back, but that's what we're leaving up to the viewers right now, because we did it with our Discord server a while back. I feel like everyone in the server is trusting of him. I need to know how the viewers feel, because the viewers are a little different compared to the server. The server, everyone's pretty much like okay with how he commentates. They love him on commentary. They think he's fun on commentary, stuff like that, especially when he pokes his jokes and everything. And honestly, I like it too. It's a breath of fresh air when we do commentary now, because it's like being an Iceman and being serious, and out of nowhere there's a small joke, and then it's like it clears all the like seriousness up, and it sort of works fantastically. Now, with that said, for this next bit, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it up to DMOB. I'm gonna let him say his piece on him coming back to PXT. So right now, DMOB, you have the floor.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so ladies and gents, I just want to say, regardless of what's going on in my personal life, I do have PXT's best interest in my mind. So like, and anything I do will 100% go through Cyclone before everything like that. I ensure that everyone here is going to be safe. To explain a little bit about that night, I was talking to somebody, and the profile had said that they were 40, and I had talked to him, had agreed to meet up, like Cyclone said, and as we were getting to the spot, I got a message and hey, I was 15. Next thing I know, we're surrounded by cops. So, like, that's what happened. But I'm pretty much about to be off of probation. I never served any jail time. I got custody of my kids, everything like that. So, like, I'm not, like, no, like that. So, like, I should say something and speak layers to you guys. Like, but I do love PXT, and I would love to help PXT elevate to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And as Cyclone will tell you, we work well together, and I enjoy working here. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Cyclone, you got anything you want to ask? Whatever.
Well, I think the question I would have for you is that are you okay with possibly just staying in the mid-card scene? They are okay with you.
Like, yeah, bro, look, yeah, like, it doesn't matter to me, like, just as long as we can, collaborate, and like, I help elevate you guys to the next level, and, what I'm saying, like, that's my best interest, because, like, to be honest, like, I feel like, we can help each other by, voting and, like, everything like that, because extra support is extra support, you guys. Like, we can make PXT go global. Just saying.
Let's see. So, I think one of the question, or does anybody in the chat have a question for DMOB?
Yeah, anybody.
In this case, because I guess if people in like viewership have like a concern or anything like that, you guys can ask away, and we'll see if we can answer any questions, so forth. Because the one thing that I do want to make clear still is that with DMOB, like right now under commentary, he's not so much like he's not like super in when it comes to the server at all. Because, well, I don't mean to sound like an insult, but you are a bit of a dinosaur when it comes to, like, tech and stuff.
Yeah, for real. Like, I hate technology. Just saying.
Yeah, so that's where, like, that's where, like, you're probably never going to be in the Discord server. That's not, again,
I never want to be. And like I'm saying, like, say, like, if I have to do, like, a promo or something, dude, I'll just, like, send it 100% through you. Everything I do. Just said 100% through you, so that way everybody is safe here in PXC, which is my ultimate goal. Like, I don't want nobody to feel threatened, because I'm trying to help my friend Cyclone. Cyclone has helped me out so much, you guys, and like, Cyclone has honestly helped me become a better person, not seriousness, and like, not being weird, someone, but I love this man right here. Just saying, like, he's stuck his neck out a lot for me, and I appreciate this man. And now it's my turn to do the same for him and show him that I'm here to help him like he's helped me.
Because I won't lie to anybody else. We were sort of in a dark spot when it came to PXT at one point, and it was hard to do the show, to where there was times to where I was debating on canceling the show entirely, and it did reach to a level to where me and even the admins that know about this whole thing, when it reached to that level, we hated it. Like, we regret it to this day. But it felt like we weren't having fun with it anymore. So we went ahead and decided to talk to MTW once again, and to try to get stuff like, back in the track of like having fun, because that's the ultimate end goal of PXT. Everyone is to forget about fucking life, to forget about the stupid shit, forget about stupid drama in your life, whether it's something with your best friends, something with your family, or a bad tragedy or anything like that. You just want something to just remove yourself from that. That's the whole goal with PXT, and that's sort of the end game with it.
And see, I think that's kind of why you bonded, like when we first talked, was because we had the same vision for like our own leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it was just like, because I won't lie to y'all guys, PXT is literally the one thing I look forward to out of the week, because one, I get to talk to my whole community. Two, we get to see awesome ass matches. I'm gonna say baller, but just awesome matches in general. And then we get to see who can rise and climb to the top. Because, like, heck, like with Shane, for example, with the whole YouTube championship, that shit made me like freak the hell out. I went like, ah.
Yes, like from a commentator aspect, like, look, like I was here in the original PXT, so I see the character Shane Henry grow from like being like, you know, this man who like turns on his own brother and like all this to never like getting a title shot, and then finally getting the title shot and then winning the title shot. Bro, it was epic. That's the kind of shit. He finished the story. He pulled a Cody. Well,
yeah. Like it was,
bro,
oh god, it was beautiful, man.
Exactly.
It was a beautiful moment, and that's the stuff
see,
like I would love to see grow.
Shit. Listen, guys, like that's the shit I'm here for. That to tell you guys these stories with these characters and everything like that. That's what I want. That like I want.
Shade in the fuck, please. So like that's the whole point with PXT, and that's the same goal like in MTW as well. We just want to create like an escape for everybody, because life can be hell of hard. And then not just that, like, because I know not a lot of people watch that whole like hour-long video. Want to give a small update to that. We're chill. We're all good. We talked it all out, me and RevX. So there's no more beef. There's no more drama. I want to point that out real quick. I just want to let people know that, in case they're gonna like talk about it or whatever. It has been squashed. We have talked about it. We worked everything out.
I helped a lot with that.
You did actually. Yeah, no, you actually did. So I want to let people know that whole stick is squashed. We're good. PXT is actually really fun, and see, that's what I want people to say about it. I want to say like it's all good. It's over. Yeah, it's all over. It's all cool. It's all chill. We're all good. But at the end of that whole thing, I went to something I don't normally talk about because it makes me feel very, very uncomfortable, I guess you could say. Well, not uncomfortable, but like it's a deeper reason why I want PXT to be like that for people. Because so I'll go into it again, just so then I might have to mute you for this because it does make me feel talking about it with other people.
Go for it.
Okay. Vote is over. No, the vote's still going. No, you're able to still vote. The vote's still open, so that's still going at it. Yeah, the vote is still going. Yeah, no, it hasn't ended yet, so people want to continue going. Yeah, because the vote's going on till at least like 5:50. So you guys are just coming in or whatever, you guys can still vote on those pieces and everything like that. But let me go into this whole pit because it's okay. So for me, when I was in high school, there was a kid that I thought was really cool. He was wearing a Daniel Bryan shirt. It was during, I think it was during the end of the Yes movement. And it was, this is a bit of a tough subject. Bear with me here. When I had like met him and everything, like I didn't get to like a full-on one-on-one talk. It was during a class to where everyone was getting to know each other and all that. It was like a theater class. And this kid had I don't remember what the question was entirely, but it was the most sincere answer I think I've ever heard, and everyone else was even like, oh, like it was the sweetest answer we've ever heard in our life. And it I was gonna continue with it because I just keep trying to talk about him like that. It's gonna be hard. After you said his comment and everything, I made a comment about his shirt, which could have been taken as sarcastically, like me insulting his shirt, because it was a Daniel Bryan shirt, and I was still into wrestling. I loved wrestling, but I didn't tell anybody. And to this day, a bit of me regrets saying what I said to him, because I felt like to him, he took it as me dissing and bullying him, when in reality, I was being 100% truthful. And I really loved it, the fact that he loved wrestling. I love the fact that he was able to wear it in high school, of all places, and not be embarrassed by it. I thought it was fucking awesome. Couple weeks later, we found out that he had gone into his dad's weapons box. Yeah, he took his life. And to this day, I always regret not going up to him and talking to him and being comfortable talking about wrestling, or being like a good, genuine like friend to him, or anything like that, because he was one of the sweetest people I think I've ever met. Even everyone in the class was shocked by it too, because they were like, "Oh my god, we never expected it." And I just wish I could have, like, our friendship probably could have been an escape for him, where maybe we had different opinions, joked around, like actually became friends, everything. It could have been that minor escape, or I could have helped him in whatever situation he was going through. And I regret it to this day. And that's what I want PXT to be. I want PXT to be that escape. I want everyone to have fun in PXT and forget about any bad times, or any bad time that is happening right now in y'all's lives, because life is a bitch. Even if you guys are kids watching this now and y'all are like not experiencing it yet, it's a tough time right now in life, where y'all guys are gonna feel like everything's down, everything's bad, you guys will feel down and everything, but y'all should still have an outlet or something to where y'all guys can like have a good time. Because not having a good time in your life and just only dwelling on the bad stuff will just lead you to your depression, will lead you to possibly harming yourself, everything like that. Reach out to friends, come on down to PXT if you guys are interested in the show and everything like that. If you're not, hey, just reach out to a friend or anything. Just honestly, to this day, I still wish I did that for that kid, because maybe he would have still been here, you know? Oh god. I've never liked getting into that, because I don't me personally as a person, I don't like getting that vulnerable. But yeah. I hope DMOB can compete. Honestly, I really hope he can as well. Because DMOB, when it comes to his character, when he was in PXT the first time around, he was very, very charismatic. He knew what he wanted to do. Now, don't get me wrong. People will call this out. And, I'm going to unmute DMOB because I want to hear his voice on this part. DMOB, here's the thing. Though you come back, I swear to God, if you lose to another goddamn chop block.
Man, listen. It was my bad knee, though. It was my bad knee, though. Like, God.
So you want to know what makes that moment even more funnier? That moment kick-started Mox's career and made him one of, if not the best fucking PXT hardcore champions of all times.
But be real. There was one man that...
Oh, sorry, go for it.
DMOB has a score that made you promise that man can't retire until he gets his hands on him.
Hey,
Who is that man?
Hey, if I die, there's nothing I can keep.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying though. Who is that man?
Yeah, no, because before we broke up the first time with MTW, there was a rivalry that was building up between Electrobe and DMOB, to where, honestly, not even gonna kid you, that is still one of my favorite fucking moments because it's so diabolical.
Shit.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it is one of the most diabolical things of Electrobe, and I think that's what made him like loved as a villain and everything.
My grandpa died, dude.
Yeah, so to explain to everybody what happened is that we were letting pretty much like a tournament for MTW to kickstart its YouTube debut, and we had to crown a new MTW champion. And somehow, some way, I made it to the finals. Because when I say I mean Electro, because I never expected my characters to make it.
And he dominated his way. And DMOB had to scratch and fucking claw and put on fucking bangers.
So here's the crazy thing. DMOB had a goddamn, like, warpath to go through. Because, what was it? I think the first match he had to fight against Michael Wolf. Then it had to be fucking Michael Slade, and then someone he never could beat was Havoc. Like, those three people, that was like the whole goddamn like war for him just to get to the finals to face off against Electrobe. Electrobe, I don't even remember who the fuck he fought besides Drew, because Drew's match with him was crazy. Oh, God, somehow, some way, to this day, I still don't know how he did it. Electrobe kicked out of the sexy kick, and I don't know how the fuck he did it. I genuinely do not know how the fuck he kicked out of that. But it led to possibly one of, if not the craziest fucking like tournament endings of all times, to where to end the match, he hits DMOB with the disrespectful Talon and became the NTW World Champion, tarnishing not just the championship but also fucking sort of disrespecting DMOB and his grandpappy. And I was like, oh my god, he's much more of an asshole now.
So DMOB has a score to settle, guys.
Yeah, no, he does. Yeah, if DMOB ever does come back, hey, that might be the first thing Electrobe does. Because holy shit, that rivalry had sustenance. It still has sustenance to where like it could be something crazy. But that's only if DMOB can compete.
Guys, let's not forget
PXT.
Don't forget the favorite Cyclone, CJ Love.
Oh yes, because here's the other thing I want to point out here too. So, because that's one thing we didn't talk about. So, when it comes to DMOB competing, that does mean also the female wrestlers as well, because DMOB does have a lot of characters, which means also the females division, where that would help us out in the females division as well if he does, because he has tons. I mean, tons.
Dude, I like creating. Like, I do. I love it.
Well, see, that's the thing I just realized, too. I just realized this sort of makes you sound like a fucking pervert. Because I was about to say you have tons of women characters.
Well, I mean, I got tons of male characters, too.
DMOB loves creating his characters.
Cyclone knows that I can fill rosters and rosters for days.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll admit, when DMOB left, yeah, we lost... Oh, God, we took a hit when DMOB left. Because he had a good number of people, both in tag team, all the divisions, tag team... women's, especially the women's, and even the fucking like main goal too. Like DMOB really helped us out in the early years of PXT, so that's why like that's another reason why I'm like super advocating this too, is because he can really help us out here if he can compete and everything. So now,
and see, that's what I want to do. Just saying, I want to help.
Yeah, so and see, that's where like it helps us out too, at least with the females division, because the females division does feel like it's a little, but because right now we don't really have a limit when it comes to females. I believe we're gonna open that unlimited thing to tag teams as well, because tag teams we are a little short on. So this heads up, tag teams might be there might not be a limit. The only limit we have right now would just be the single competitors, which is 3 males. And I think that's just it, just 3 male like single competitors. I think that's the only thing we're gonna keep.
Cyclone, let me throw this out to you. Who's some of the DMOB characters that you miss?
That I miss?
That you miss?
Because I think it could delve into an interesting story. I will say Michael Wolf. Because technically, right now, with what's going on with like Cyclone, because there's already been fed that apparently Cyclone was the vessel for Devil. So it would be sort of interesting to see, would Michael Wolf like try to bring out Devil again, or what would happen if he tried to like intermingle with Cyclone at all?
And I just want to throw up an angle that I have for DMOB, which it might not happen. If you remember when DMOB first debuted in the original PXT, his debut was against Michael Slade.
If he opens up the open challenge.
Exactly. What if DMOB was one to come out and accept Michael Slade's challenge?
Honestly, it would be a crazy comeback. It would be a crazy comeback if that was the case.
It would be dope. It would be dope. Like it could be a great angle, because they have history together. They went for grueling battles together. They ended up becoming a tag team, winning the tag team champions as the War Machine.
If DMOB cannot compete, we riot.
Let's go. Wait. I'm sorry, I can't condone that. Sorry, my bad.
Oh man, no, I hear you. Because I mean, like I said, it would help out a lot, especially like with story-based stuff too, because it would open up a lot of stuff. Because even like, for instance, the inaugural PXT Women's Champion, CJ Love, that was her first ever title winning.
Oh yeah.
He's the inaugural champion. Don't get me wrong, like her defeat did kick off Ava Moreno's run, but
yeah, it did.
Hey, people still gonna remember the first one, and that is gonna be CJ Love. That's one character I would say I missed too, because I would love to see her potential coming back, because I think her and Ava have a potential to do something again, possibly. You know what? This is gonna be a weird pick because everyone knows how I felt about her at the time, or like admin wise. I will have to say Supergirl Sammy Kent.
Yeah.
There's a reason. There's a reason, because in NCW.
Okay, look. I will say that Sammy Kent has grown as a character. She's not, yeah. So just say, throw that out there.
Guys, just remember, Johnny Cage ripoff, Jonathan Flo, beat Dima. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, but the reason I say that is because in MCW, Mason and her were a tag team for the mixed tag team. And now, because the game allows us to do mixed tag teams and stuff like that, we can make
that would be a dope reunion. I hope Mason would be down.
Honestly, that's what I want to know. I'd be curious on how Mason goes.
As a character and shit, and I think that
well, see, so has Mason's. That's where I'm curious to see where that could go.
Exactly.
Because God, Mason's became a damn monster. Because hell, even at Bond, I mean, holy shit, he tore up Jamari like nothing, and he's only done that twice. That's the crazy thing. Like he's only done that twice.
But we will have to change the name of her finish.
Yeah, no, you're gonna change the name of that. we cannot say the name of it.
but in my defense, I'm not the one that named that. Just saying. I really didn't.
We gotta put clothes on that woman.
She has clothes. Sorry.
Yeah. Everyone vote, and like the server-wise, or not server, the YouTube chat. Go ahead and vote in there if you guys want DMOB to compete in PXT once again, or if y'all are just comfortable with him being in commentary. Now, note, I want to point out, I think I am the only one that can see the actual poll at the moment. I'm not going to say which side is winning or anything like that, because I do want to keep it thing. So, how should I say it? Yeah, I thought there was another character. I'm just trying to remember who. Because I think those three alone could do so much for PXT. I know you had other ones as well.
What about Misty? Misty Wolf.
I felt like Misty had a tough time finding her spot in PXT. Like, she was like aligned with the Unholy, yes, but it never really kicked off.
I agree with that, but like Misty Wolf has a whole new look, a whole new image about her now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a shot she could kickstart her career back in PXT and like do some crazy stuff on it.
And I just want to say, since it would be interesting to see my characters come back, you know, consider what they've accomplished over on the MTW side. Because,
actually, I want to do a quick shout out, actually. Congratulations to the new MTW YouTube champion, actually, Jay Effin Reyes.
Yes, congratulations, Jay, I just want to say, bro, oh my God, that match.
I gotta watch that match. I need to watch it because I still haven't seen it.
Listen, I just want to say, so I decided, I don't know if you're actually watching this, shout out, so I decided what to do with the whole MTW thing. You're gonna do your open challenge on the pay-per-view. I mean, because technically that would be the next show. So, and Samantha Shade's gonna be doing the open challenge too. So, it's gonna be a great pay-per-view. That is MTW Danger Zone, guys. It'll be this Sunday. Samantha Shade. That's one of my new characters.
Shade.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said Shane. I was like, wait, Shane? I was like, wait, he went over there.
So I talked on the community creations and asked them if I could use their character and shit. So they've been letting me use their character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know. Because
I didn't make her.
WSG. I'm a dinosaur when it comes to stuff like that. To clarify, I'm not
That's what I'm
MTW.
saying. I'm a dinosaur
know.
when it comes to technology, bro. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I gotta know what MSG means. I'm stupid.
Freaking Xbox.
That does not help me. That does not help me. Sure.
Hey, what about Lenore Lynn?
Oh yeah.
The DMOB's wife.
Lenore. Oh, actually, that is actually another character. That's what I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember who else.
The wife of the DMOB.
I heard my brother's name. I think Lenore had a shot.
Wasn't she a champion of PXT of some sort?
I think they got the mixed tag team titles, but that was back in MTW. I don't think that was.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, God, we got to try to find. Here's the thing. So we want to try to make it like a mixed tag team division again. It's fucking hard. It's hard though.
But see,
like to make titles for those.
With some of my guys coming over and shit, it would make it like a hell of a lot easier.
That's true. Yeah, no, it would, because then there'd be a lot of variety to go into. Because I think when we first did it, it was a bit random on who was teamed up together.
Look, I have people that I could debut that have never been on PXT or MTW. Like, I could give variety. I could provide people that y'all have never seen before. That's what I'm saying. Like, just saying.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff. AJ, no, I was giving you a quick shout out and winning the new MTW YouTube Championship. I was giving you a shout out for it. Honestly, I still gotta watch the match because honestly, I heard nothing but good things about it.
Like, I know some of the PXT viewers do not watch MTW, but I do suggest that y'all go back and watch. Y'all know Rambo's character, Dark Lions. Dark Lions ain't no pushover, and they went in there and they put on a banger of a match. Like, I'm just saying, oh my god.
Yeah, I gotta watch.
That's the kind of
watch it.
But like, here goes the crazy thing. So Zach agreed that like he would fight Curtis Hicks, okay? And if he lost, he wouldn't get a world title shot again until after like Curtis was not champion or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For a long extended period of time. So I was like, okay, I'll take them odds. So, because we didn't have a challenger for him, we didn't know what to do with him. So we did it. So Zach just fucking whooped his ass.
Damn.
Just saying. And I was like, Zach, I'm happy for you. But like, I feel like the match of the night was JF and Reyes. Like, and it was like, Zach,
honestly,
I'm stoked for you. I'm hyped for you. Like,
I feel that. No, because that was me with the
first main title.
People are gonna give me shit. Hold on, because I was like that too with one of our our operation matches this year, because I won't lie to you, I feel like the last 2 matches were a bit of a like stale point. Because they got done so quick. Like they were a bit upsets, at least for the champions defending them. I think the match of the night, I won't lie to y'all, I think it has to go to Patrick Dunn. Patrick Dunn winning the X Championship from Blackwell, that was fucking insane. Because we all thought Blackwell was gonna like destroy him. In all honesty, we thought like he wasn't gonna have any chance, but it's because Blackwell was very unorthodox. You didn't know exactly what he was gonna do next. But no, Patrick was like, nah, fuck that bitch, I'm going in. And that's what he did. It was crazy. But when it's like comparing it to Shane versus Adrian Cave, I'm gonna blame Adrian Cave. Adrian Cave didn't fight back at all. He like legit did nothing in that match, and Shane just made him look like a joke. So that's where like I do admit that I understand what you mean when it comes to that. Like if it's super one-sided, like it was great that they won the match, but if you gotta go based off like the performance-wise, yeah, no. If anything, Jay's was probably a lot. How long is the poll for? The poll's going on for 6 more minutes. So if you guys haven't voted yet, go ahead and vote. Can DMOB compete in PXT, or will he continue as a commentator in PXT? Go ahead and vote now, because we do only have 6 minutes left. And then we're going to go ahead and end this and go straight into PXT's Twitch. Now, well, I guess I can give a little description on that real quick. For PXT tonight, guys, there's not so much a lot of story stuff going on. It is a lot of qualifying matches, because our next big show is Annihilation. Annihilation is Elimination Chamber. That is Annihilation, and here's the thing I gotta point out here. The only titles that are going to be competing in the Annihilation Chamber are the random titles. And we got 4. 2 women's, 2 men's. In other words, the champions that won those titles at Bond, they will not defend those titles until Annihilation. In other words, they get a free month as a champion. So that's a good thing for the random titles, because that means they etch their names in a little longer holding that championship. That's a little reward they get at Bond. So with that said, the other thing we do have to talk about is Youngblood Zach. His character did get brutally assaulted by Combat Club, and due to the injuries, he will not be able to defend the championship at Annihilation. So with that said, at Annihilation, we are going to be crowning a new hardcore champion. It sucks to say, but one thing we will say though, when Zach does get medically cleared to compete, he is going to be the first one to compete for that championship. So he's not completely getting screwed out of it. He is getting his title rematch for it. It's just, we got to wait for him to get medically cleared, because Combat Club, holy shit, they went to hell. Holy crap. But yeah, no, so tonight is a lot of qualifying matches. I believe we have 3 for the X Championship, 4 for the Hardcore Championship, and then next week will be the remaining for those 2 titles, and then we're going to kickstart the women's division for it. That shit's going to be nuts, because the women went to hell and back at goddamn fucking Bond, dude. Holy shit. Alexia Jimenez fucking trying to go for a twofer at Bond. Emily trying to go for a twofer at Bond. She lost the Queen of the Ring, but she won the PXT Women's World Championship, which that was pretty awesome. So I think that would be cool to see on what happens here. So just quick heads up. Now, no, one other thing we do want to point out. With PXT, we don't fully plan when it comes to stuff like this. The thing is, it's all random. So what we do ask everybody, that if your guys' characters did not get picked, please do not feel discouraged. There is still next week, or there is your females characters getting that shot as well. I understand that everyone has like their main character, but there's other characters you guys have, because even like me, I have, oh god. Hold on. I got like I was gonna say too many. So with that said, like, don't feel discouraged if you guys didn't get chosen. There's still multiple weeks that are coming out, and there is both the women's and men's division when it comes to that. DMOB, all I'm gonna say is I'm sorry that I'm sort of like discussing all this stuff during your vote. I just want to give it like a quick update to people on PXT. So, but now, when it comes back to like you competing, I would be excited if you guys do come back.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Hey, guys, look, I'm just saying, give me the opportunity, the time of the day, and I promise y'all, the decision y'all make, it won't be a disappointing one.
'Cause like I said, it can go like, it can really go like good ways if his characters are allowed to come back.
Guys, we can do mixed tag titles. We can do
the mixed tag can come back. Because we'll have like a variety of more women to do it with, and then mixed in with his characters, because I believe Michael Wolf and what's her name again? Misty Wolf are a married couple. They could try being the first married couple as
DMOB and Lenore.
Unity champions. Well, I thought they broke up. Hey, look, because we had a whole story thing at the end of it.
Yeah, well,
because at the time she sort of was. At the time she was like, hold up, bitch.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought that.
Yes, but yeah.
Okay. Well, we got one final minute, and then we'll find out the ending. So if you guys have not voted yet, go ahead and vote now, y'all.
Please, guys, vote. Come on now.
The ending in just a couple seconds now, because we're down to the last minute.
Please vote, guys. Look, I'm telling y'all, I got big things planned for us. So, like, and dude, we can even do like more games like we had originally planned. Like, you know.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. It's time to find out. The chat is able to see it. Unfortunately, the video cannot, because I'll get into that whole shtick probably another time. But so the deciding factor for DMOB, if he can compete in PXT or continue as commentating team. To compete in PXT, it had a total of 37% out of 24 votes. And commentating went to 62%. 24.
But did any admins vote? Say we have to determine.
In this case, I mean, this, even if they did, I mean, that they wouldn't be enough to sway it, because that's 24 votes. Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, DMOB, it looks like you still won't be able to the next. No, I want to point out we are going to still continue having these votes every 6 months. Because, like I said, I made my word to DMOB that if he's able to change the minds of people in PXT, he's able to compete. So these will still continue every 6 months. I want to let people know. So in, I believe, December then, we'll try having the vote once again. We'll see if he can compete, and then we'll try doing it, I believe. In that case, it would be March. All right, time to write. Ah, shit. No, I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, but look, I enjoy doing commentary, so like it's okay.
Honestly, yeah, because I enjoy having you there for commentary, especially like when it's been getting like super deep, like with the whole, what was it, the Grey Knights injury, Combat Club just wrecking house in general. You're a good person to like take us away from like that shit. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's bad timing, but you're really good at commentating, and honestly, I am glad that you can still continue with the commentating.
Right.
Now, I do wish you were able to compete as well, because like I said, it could create so many stories as well with it, because DMOB, Michael Wolf, CJ Love, Supergirl, Sammy Kent, all of them can create like crazy stories, especially right now. Because honestly, the one that I think that I am a little more curious on would be Supergirl, Sammy Kent coming back, mainly because I'm curious how she would react to the War General Mason Dixon. Because, well, not the War General, I guess the one-man army, really. So that's where...
Well, Sammy Kid still hasn't accomplished the big goal, which is winning the world title. But, like, he's been Intercontinental Champion and Twitch TV Champion a few times. But, like, she's never got the big gold yet. Yeah. But, like, she has grown, you know. and develop as a character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they can go into like crazy routes with it whenever they couldn't come back. Honestly, the best thing we can do is just continue doing the commentating, and hopefully y'all guys will be a little bit more comfortable, because there is one thing I do want to point out. The percentage is a lot better than it was the first time we did it. Because I believe the first time we did this, the percentage was like, I believe 10% to like 90. So it's doing something. People are getting more comfortable with you. People are like getting more like in tune with you, like coming back to the ring and everything like. So we just gotta like, you know, try to sway him a little more. Maybe it might take another 6 months. I mean, I know it sucks to say, but is this the vote for me? Will not disclose that right now, but I will say that you were fine. Yeah, no, that was a private one. This was for DMOB with the like server wise. But yeah, thank you guys for letting us know how you guys feel with PXT and everything like that, especially with DMOB competing. DMOB, I do apologize that you.
Alright, it's all good.
It'll be our comment. Because honestly, like I said, I do hope one day. I'm hoping that day does come, because, like I said, there's so much that can, and it could really like change the land, really like do something, I guess you could say, with storylines with it.
Yep.
But with that said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and cut the stream here, and we're gonna be going live on Twitch for PXT's Annihilation. Well, not Annihilation, but the Annihilation qualifiers for PXT.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta figure out how to work a camera now. Because I forgot Annihilation's gonna be showing that fucking cage, and all we're gonna see is the cage. It's like, So I gotta figure out how to work that. Alright, y'all. Well, we'll catch you guys on Twitch. Actually, well, hold on. I'm gonna send that 5 minutes. Okay, I can quickly discuss this. So the reason why we couldn't see the chat here on YouTube is because with Twitch, apparently with affiliate, there's a lot of rules. And one of the rules is that I can't have intermingling chat, so I can't have it combined with YouTube. I'm not allowed to. So I'm fixing that problem, and that's why right now with PXT, they're only going to get the export versions of Twitch. So quick heads up on that. Later in the future, they might get the edited versions again. Right now, the main goal with that, we're trying to find a way to get it on stream, so then we can do away with the editing versions in general. So bear with us. We're still trying to find a way to do that to where it's not so janky, not so fucked up. So bear with us on that, and we'll catch you guys on Twitch in just a little bit. No, it's probably going to give us another 10 minutes, so we'll probably go live on Twitch at 6:06, or we'll probably like start the show at 6:06. Quick heads up on there. But here we go. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna put it back on the starting stream, and we're gonna go live on Twitch, ladies and gents, and we will see y'all guys there. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna try doing a little bit more a Turnbuckle podcast when we can, possibly even late night ones, and y'all guys can just watch them. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for voting, letting us know how you guys feel and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, we do want y'all guys to feel comfortable with watching PXT and feel comfortable with PXT being like a safe haven for y'all. And like I said, I still appreciate everyone that trusts me with their characters, and I appreciate you guys sticking with us. Peace out, take care, and if I didn't see you on PXT, you guys have a great night. Peace.
I hope you're ready for battle. You better get on the saddle. We got some demons to tackle. Yeah, we about to put on